Hello, this is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh, and this is Week 11 NFL Picks with Jeremy Nojoy. And I thought he was sick. It was the other guy with a J, Justin. So, Justin, I hope you feel better real soon. Okay, meanwhile, Jeremy Nojoy has tried to invent the time tunnel with Cheerios, and I don't know how that's going, but here he is. How you doing, Jeremy?
It's good to hear from you, George. Good evening. How you doing?
Oh, better. I had problems with one of my medications. All right, let's get started here. To most curious season teams I thought would do well. I got to take the damn cough drop out of my mouth. I've done terrible. Teams I thought that would be terrible are doing well. The only two teams that are have a good record in the same game are the Los Angeles Rams and the Minnesota Vikings at 7-2, and we have Philadelphia at 8-1. But the other team, where was it here? New Orleans. I think New Orleans might wind up going all the way, even over the Patriots. But we shall see. And of course, we picked the Steelers. I thought the Titans would get them more trouble, and you said that they were shutting down the Steelers for a while and then fell apart. Okay, excuse me, my usual problems with my voice tonight. Let's pick them here. All right, we got the Lions at the Bears. Oh my!
The Lions at the Bears. Yes, sir, George. This is an NFC North matchup. The Detroit Lions with their high-powered offense. Matthew Stafford, I'm sorry, but he's probably top 8 quarterback in the league. He's an excellent quarterback. Bears are young. They pound the ball a lot, but, last week at home, they didn't shut down the Packers. They're not going to shut down the Lions. The Lions win this one. 6-4.
I think so, too. All right, we have the Jaguars and the 0-9 Browns.
Yes. The hopeless, hapless, and just depressed Cleveland Browns, 0-9. They don't really have an easy matchup this week either. Jacksonville Jaguars, 6-3. They've been rolling, man. They have been rolling. Their defense is elite. Jalen Ramsey is probably the best overall cornerback in the NFL right now, and he just locks down people. Cleveland's not going to be able to generate offense, and they're not going to really be able to score. So Jacksonville's going to win this. But one thing I must note about Cleveland, they do have a really good run defense. They really do. So Leonard Fournette's probably not going to go too crazy this week. But look for Bortles to kind of do this Bortles things, throw 3 picks and 3 touchdowns.
Okay,
easy.
Sorry to cut you off there. I will take the Jaguars as well. Okay, the evil Ravens versus your favorite team in the NFL, the Green Bay Packers.
That's right, George. We got Green Bay at 5-4 and Baltimore Ravens at 4-5. Green Bay is the home team. Now we all know how it's hard to go in and play at Lambeau Field and win, right? Well, I think the Ravens are coming in with a head of steam. I believe they're fresh off a bye week, and they've got elite coaching. And John Harbaugh does a really good job with that program. They have a great defense that's pretty much going to be able to shut Brett Hundley and Green Bay down. And then Baltimore just loves to pound it with the run game, and that's what Green Bay has been susceptible to. So I'm going Baltimore is going to win this one.
Yeah, I have to pick Baltimore as well, as much as I hate it. All right, now we got the Birds at the Texans. The Cardinals.
Yes, Arizona Cardinals at the Houston Texans. Houston Texans at home. Obviously, the loss of Deshaun Watson still haunts the Texans, and it's going to haunt them here. Arizona's not a very good team, but I believe they're better than the Texans. Now, the one X factor here is Jadeveon Clowney. He plays for the Texans, and he just basically disrupts every single play he's involved in. So you got to watch out for that guy. But overall, I think Arizona gets it done with Fitzgerald, Peterson, and just a more structured and disciplined offensive approach.
Well, I picked the Cardinals to beat the Niners. They didn't, so I'm going to pick the Texans. Okay, let's see here. The Buccaneers, me hearties, at the Fish, the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, this one's kind of an ew fest, you know. So you got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They've really underwhelmed everybody this year. They're way below expectations. Jameis Winston is hurt, which means Ryan Fitzpatrick gets the start. They're 3-6. They have no motivation. I'm pretty sure their head coach is going to get fired. So I don't really see them coming into this game with a lot of energy. Miami has a really, really good defensive line and a pretty good linebacking core, too. And I think they'll be able to shut the Buccaneers down here. I got to go Miami at home for the win here.
Okay, Miami. I'll take Miami as well. All right, we have the Lambs at the Eel Pout Stadium, the Vikings.
That's right, George. This is a premier matchup of the week, if you ask me. It's the 2-7-2 teams battling for supremacy in the NFC. You got the Minnesota Vikings. Their defense is for real. They won a shootout in Washington, D.C. last week. But still, their defense is for real. They shut down people. And Jared Goff, the second-year quarterback for the Rams, coming into Vikings land, I think he's going to have kind of a rough time getting his normal, 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. I think this is a lower-scoring game with emphasis on the run game. Todd Gurley, he's a beast. It's going to be a close one. It's going to be a fist fight, but I think my Minnesota Vikings pull this win out here this week, George. I really hope so.
Well, what am I going to do here? I'm going to take the Rams. The hell with it. just to be honest.
It very well happen.
All right.
Watching the Vikings for many years, my friend.
Now we have the disappointing Chiefs versus the disappointed Giants.
Well, yeah, the Giants, even though they're at home, they basically have nothing going for them. They have a lot of salary cap racked up in their defense, and their defense really isn't playing too good. So this is going to be a shootout. So Kansas City has a pretty bad defense themselves, but they have a really explosive offense. And the Giants can be explosive on offense sometimes. And I feel like this is the kind of game where it's just going to be a shootout. I think Kansas City wins this one ultimately, but I don't think it's going to be like a 45-14 score in favor of Kansas City. I think this one's a shootout, George.
Well,
you're going to watch those scores at the end of the day there.
I'll take Kansas City as well, but I've gone against the Giants and they wound up winning, which is bizarre. Okay, we have the Redskins at the Saints. I think the Saints could take it all this year.
Yeah, so Washington Redskins, the team the Vikings beat in Week 10 there. Then we got the New Orleans Saints, who are 7-2, and they are humming on all cylinders. And here's the main reason why, George. Their offensive line is dominating at the point of attack, which really opens up the run game for Mark Ingram and Alvin Kamara, the electrifying rookies. I mean, both of these guys are pounding. I think they scored 6 rushing touchdowns last week. So, obviously, the impetus is on the run, which is great for a guy like Drew Brees, who's a Hall of Fame quarterback, super accurate quarterback. I mean, if you put all the impetus on the run, the defense has no choice but to load up the box, lead for man-on-man coverage outside, and that's when Drew Brees can really pick you apart with a guy like Michael Thomas or the deep shot to Ted Ginn. The Saints are going to win this one. They're at home, and they're rolling. They're going to keep rolling.
I think they will, too.
Playing much better this year, too.
Okay, Bills at the Chargers.
Bills Chargers. This one's kind of a vomit fest, man. This one, I mean, here's the thing about the Chargers. They have the ability to blow games open. Phillip Rivers going for some wild number, like 400 passing yards and 4 touchdowns. Just open the game up wide. But the Buffalo defense is pretty good, or so we thought, but they got shellacked last week against the Saints. They did nothing. So this is a really tough one to call. I mean, you almost have to go with the veteran quarterback, Chargers at home, to beat the Buffalo Bills, who just benched Tyrod Taylor, by the way. Going to start a rookie, Nathan Peterman. Chargers, I mean, the veterans he's going to win out here. LA Chargers going to win this.
I think so, too. And if this were the reverse, I'd be picking the Bills. Okay, we have the Bengals and the empty barn, the Broncos.
Yes, the Bengals and the Broncos. So the Broncos, they have that highly vaunted defense, but it's not doing as well as in years past. So it's not as elite as you would think it to be. However, they still have a very strong secondary, very athletic linebacker core, and they tend to shut stuff down. They've just had no offensive help, which really scares me. Brock Osweiler is getting the start again. Denver's 3-6 because of their lack of offense. We'll put it that way. Then you flip the tables. You got Cincinnati, kind of a dysfunctional operation. You got Andy Dalton, who's not having a good year at all. But you got the elite A.J. Green. However, I got to go with Denver here, George. I think their defense prevails. They're too proud of a group to let a mediocre team like the Bengals come in and roll over them. So I'm going Denver.
Well, I'm going to go with the Bengals because Denver has been terrible this year. So we're not going to see eye to eye on that. And then we have the big bully, the 6 million pound gorilla at Oakland, the Patriots and the disappointing Raiders.
Yeah, so I'm not going to take too much time here. I mean, the Raiders have been disappointing, George, just like you said. Derek Carr's kind of finding his streak again, but honestly, when it comes down to this one, the Patriots are the better team. They're better coached. They take things away, and Oakland's kind of one-dimensional. They don't really have a good run game, so I've got to go New England here. Get the win on the road.
Yeah, I think the Patriots, too. I think it'll be interesting. I saw the cake for the new Raiders Stadium in Vegas, and I wonder how they'll play in Vegas and if they'll play differently than they do in Oakland. Okay, we have the other bird team, another bird team here, the Eagles. Will they give the bird to the Cowgirls at Dallas?
Philly 8-1, Dallas 5-4. Philly coming off a fresh bye week. Carson Wentz, probably the overall consensus for MVP so far this year. I mean, I don't really see how this train stops. Dallas is at home, but Ezekiel Elliott is suspended, which means more the burden comes on Dak Prescott, and I think he shows that he can't get it done. And Philly just keeps rolling with their rolling ways. I got to go with Philadelphia Eagles here, 9-1, and far and away going to prove they're the best team in the NFL.
Yeah, I will go with the Eagles as well. And then we have Monday Night Football. The Birds attack, no matter which side you're on. The Atlanta Falcons and the Seattle Seahawks. So which one will it be?
Yes, sir. The Falcons and the Sea Chickens is what we like to call them up here in Minnesota. Falcons 5-4, Seattle 6-3. Seattle at home. So Seattle's defense took a huge hit over the past 2 weeks. Sherman goes down for the year, and then Chancellor is going to get neck surgery, so he's out for the year too. They're going to be thin in their secondary. And then you got this Atlanta team that's rolling in. I mean, they haven't played good, but they do have that explosive offense where it's Julio Jones, Austin Hooper. They got, I believe, Devontae Freeman's hurt. But still, they got Tevin Coleman out of the backfield and Matt Ryan, who likes to sling that pigskin. So I'm going to call the upset here, George. Russell Wilson has been only Seattle's offense, been the only component of it that's working really this year. So I'm going to have to go with the Atlanta Falcons, who are just a more balanced team on offense. Falcons.
I will go with Atlanta as well against the Sea Turkeys.
That's right.
So, all right, that's it for this one. Stay on the line. I want to talk to you for a minute when we're done. This is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh, and say goodnight, Jeremy Nojoy.
Au revoir, people. Au revoir.
And have a great day, a great Sunday. Enjoy your football and stay warm and safe out there. Bye-bye for now.